Alright, I am back. So, my computer decided it was done streaming and completely locked up on me. So, this is part two. So, what ended up happening, we drafted, we won game one. We lost game two. And then game three, I mean, things were relatively even-ish. But I got disconnected. When I came back, I got in there right before I conceded. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but our creatures were gone, and they had a super scroll out. So they probably would have won that game anyway if they had those cards, because we didn't have anything but a Go Nuts in our hand that we could cast. So we just gonna hit our red mana source that game. Not that it would have helped us. It was just Johnny Storm was the only thing in our hand. But opponent with Super Scroll, it was, they curved out pretty well in the end. So a little frustrating because the stream is working and the connection's good and everything. I probably just need a new computer because this computer seems to be giving me more and more problems. It will just randomly cut out like that. And it will cut out long. It will lock up long enough that like there's nothing more I can do. Like I can't. We'll keep this. I can't really. The stream dies. The game usually gets ruined, or the draft, and then I can get it back. But by that point, it's kind of a lost cause, which is kind of sad. But first strike. Okay. If we don't draw land, I guess we can always play this next turn. Lightning strike, okay. I got rid of Ghost. I'm actually, I guess they probably don't have anything there. Yeah, that could get bad quickly. All right. So, I mean, they can make this not be able to block Hawkeye, and we can keep taking damage, but at least we have a way to keep doing something here. Yeah, that will kill us pretty quick. They can rummage here too. Seems good. All right. See what we got. I feel like this deck wasn't that bad. It's really too bad about that last game. So this can also start plugging away at us. Hawkeye can kill that. Okay. We're just gonna need, I don't know. Still one short from using that ability. We just have Ghost in our graveyard right now. I do control a villain, so I can get this out for 2 and still play that. I think I'm going to take 2 in the process, but oh, that actually would gain us a life. I think we need the thing is they can make everything like not able to block. Here, let's give this out. We just need blockers at this point. Let's see if we can turn this around. Yep, hit us for 2. Hawkeye can hit us for 2. I mean, they only have 1. Does it cost red mana or no? It's just 1. So they can do 2 of those things. I mean, at this point, making 2. Well, 1 threat down. Crossbones is the next threat that we can't really deal with effectively. I can gain a little life, which is what we're going to have to do. I always think they go in next turn. I don't know if they would have just taken that. That's the thing. Man, removal would have been nice there. Alright. This has trample and reach. Get a couple blockers so I can get 1 blocker by activating that. I can still play this out. But I mean, they're 2 villains away from just beating us without having to attack or anything. Nothing's getting past the Hulk. So without removal, that lightning strike will do it too, huh? Oh, 2 lightning strikes. Okay, well, there you go. Aren't you glad you came back for part 2? Yeah, I don't know what to say about that one. There's no luck, really. Like, we lost that second game because we couldn't hit just one land. Didn't matter what source. And then we couldn't hit red in that other game. But, again, I don't think that one would have saved us. I think we would have lost that game, even if we didn't get disconnected. I didn't have an answer to a Super Skrull. I had drawn a forest, it looked like, and that was all while I was gone. So that one was fine. And, you know, and then that game, that loss, I just feel like we just needed to hit a removal spell. We just plain couldn't. We had plenty in the deck. So, yeah, if we could have done that, we could have done a lot of damage. Even if they got Hulk out later, they would have just been sort of reeling at that point. But we could have got rid of 1 blocker. But, you know, is what it is. Anyway, well, that's Marvel. Feel like this deck was not a 1-3 deck. But that happens sometimes. take a look at it one more time. I just feel like, really? Really? We just did not have the luck with our draws today. So, I mean, there's 2 removal spells right there. There's another one there. I was worried about having too much removal in this deck. Guess I shouldn't have worried about that. 3 Killmonger removal. This is removal. This is removal. This is eventually. Oh no, this is trample. Oh well. Ugh. I thought it was a decent deck. Like, not amazing, you know, especially trying to go 3 colors here. Fixing's a little shaky. So, you know, you could drop a game to that. And we I don't know. I don't want to say did, because I don't think we did, but we could have. Hey, Mark. Well, my computer locked up, and I lost that game you were watching because of, well, I won't say because of that. I did get back in right before it was over, and they played Super Skrull and killed Dark Creature. So, and I only drew a forest, and I caught it right before I was about to concede. So, I would have lost that game, I think, even if the computer in it decided it was no longer streaming or playing. So then I got the stream back up, played a game where we actually were doing pretty good, but just got nickel and dimed between Hawkeye and Crossbones, and then they hit us with 2 lightning strikes to do 6 damage to finish us off. So we needed to hit a removal spell to deal with Hawkeye earlier, and we just couldn't. We hit no removal spells. We had creatures, but just nothing we could do to prevent the damage coming in. So it's yeah. I feel like this deck was better than 1-3, you know. Even if you say, like, okay, we probably would have lost the game where I got disconnected. That was fair enough. Like, we weren't drawing into anything that was helpful at that point. The game where we could have hit the red mana, that would have been a completely different, or not red. If we hit any mana that one game, it would have been a completely different game. In this last game, if I could have hit any removal spell, it would have been a completely different game. But, yeah, it is what it is. So, there you have it. I think before I go, we got an achievement. What was our achievement? Hey, that'll make us feel better. 100 green spells. Okay. What do we get for that? Gamma Grotesque. So I guess this is how they give you, like, the Jumpstart cards, I suppose, through these achievements. This one seems like, all the others seem like okay, but playing 50 spider spells, like, there's not that many spider spells in this set. Although, can you play, I don't know, can you, if I were to play, like, I guess this would work with, oh no, it's limited, right? There's a summary. No, limited. Okay, so I guess I could play, like, I could build a spider deck, I guess. Yeah, I'm still, I mean, obviously it's still a new format, Mark, so, like, yeah, it kind of is what it is. Everybody's still learning it, so, yeah. I feel like our deck was decent, though. Before I go, we do have some of these. We can open some Marvel packs. That's a thing, I guess. Oh, I also have 2 of these. Let's open one of these packs. I don't really remember what's in these cube packs. Maybe we'll get something cool. Let's see. What do you got in the cube pack for us? We got Jewel Mine Overseer. We got Coveted Jewel. Okay. Magic Missile. Imodane's Recruiter. Stump Stomp. Okay. Axion Engraver. Return to Nature. Crackling Slasher. What does this do? Conjure 7 cards named... Oh, so it conjures the 7 dwarfs, puts them in your deck. That's interesting. Some kind of aggro deck. Yeah, I thought the deck looked solid, too. I think we actually had a pretty good deck. It felt like it was one of the better ones that I drafted, So, again, I only drafted a couple times to practice, but still felt like it was pretty good. Yeah, sometimes just luck of the draw. Sometimes just not lucky. And, is what it is. But anyway, let's open some Marvel packs. Maybe we can get, I don't know. What do you want to get from here? The Mind Stone. That's a thing. Let's see. Got Dr. Doom. 2/3 colorless robot villain artifact creatures named Doombots. Allows you to control an artifact creature or a plan. It's indestructible. Draw a card, lose life. That's awesome. Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu. That's 2 mana. That's kind of cool. Yeah, true. I'll open a few more. Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Got a couple 3 mythics out of this group. 4 mythics. Avengers Assemble. 5 mythics. The 10 Rings. Hit a lot of mythics. Here's our first rare, Fin Fang Foom. We opened 10 packs and got 5 mythics. Quicksilver. We got Thunderbolt's Conspiracy. Nick Fury. And Super Skrull, which beat us. Also got Red Hulk, Dark Deed. Pretty cool. A lot of mythics in this group of 10 packs. We'll open a few more. Let's see. Storm. I did play with that one time. It was very good. I'm trying to think if that was draft. I think it was draft. I don't think it was my Jumpstart game I played. I usually like to play a sealed, but since I had time to draft, I thought I'll just draft. Origin of the Avengers. Wild Card. Training Compound. It's a Killmonger. Multiversal Incursion. For each non-token creature you control, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it is not legendary. That's pretty cool. Fury of the Horde reprint. Elektra. Yeah, it depends on the saga. Like the Hulk, World War Hulk did nothing for us. I did get it once. I think that was the game that was, which I don't remember. Was that the game you were watching just now? But yeah, it was once we were, or no, that was the game before. Instead of drawing a land, we drew that, right? So yeah, that one in particular really did nothing for us. Yeah, I was a little like, is that one a win more? Maybe. I don't know. If you're playing 5 mana, you could have probably played the creature you're going to put out for free anyway. And if that's the case, like, I don't know. Doesn't matter anymore. Another Avengers Assemble. Like, the other stuff's good, but were you already ahead? You know what I mean? Epic Fight. Yeah, I mean, there are some good sagas. Like, granted, like you play Cube, for example, there's some decent ones. But those are the best of the best, you know. But yeah, a lot of times sagas can be awkward. If they're not doing something like on turn 1 that's like consequential, yeah. Yeah, exactly. You know, like I said, a lot of times I feel like a win more if you're not like pulling ahead or like balancing the game because of like the second or third triggers, then like what are you doing? You're just winning, right? Like you were already winning probably. You know, and sure, there's times like what's this one do? Scry 2 for 2. You know what? Like I could see this one being okay, because even if that's all that were to happen, I pay 2 and I get to scry 2, especially in a set where there's not a ton of card draw. Like sure, this is probably decent. It's cheap enough. You may put a hero creature card with mana 3 or less from your hand onto the battlefield if you don't draw a card. So, like, okay, I have a choice. I can draw a card or put the hero down, depending on what I want to do. Now this saga has replaced itself. Yeah, this is good. And then put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control, which may or may not be relevant, depending on when you play it. But it's not a bad thing. But yeah, you know, this one I feel like, yeah, this is pretty good. You know, but the cost is cheap. Like, you're getting, even if you scry 2 and draw for 2, over the course of 2 turns, not the worst thing in the world. So we'll keep 1. Keep 1 for another time. I'll be playing a lot of this, I'm sure, so it's a while before The Hobbit comes out. Anything else we want to open for fun here? What about a Modern Horizons 3-pack? What's in here? Windswept Teeth, that was cool. Alright. Alright. I don't know how many of these I have from other sets or whatever, but if I don't have a playset, then that was worth it. Buried Alive's in here too. Huh. There you go. That's something. What else? What else should we open? 8 Murders at Carlisle Manor. I do love that set though. I should say, not necessarily the set, but I love the draft format. It was fun. Got some Ixalan. Got some Rivals of Ixalan. About a War of the Spark. Yeah, it's painful when a saga shows up late. Like with Origin, I wouldn't, like, I mean, unless I'm behind, I'm really floundering. Like, like, okay, even the scry 2, like, draw 1, and the abilities might be more, the other abilities might be more relevant late in the game. But, yeah, a lot of times they show up late, and that first trigger's not doing anything exciting. That can be painful, as we saw today. As we all learned. Krenko, 10th Street Kingpin. Uggin's Conjurant. Banehound. Huh. Banehound's kind of like Tundra Wolves, but with haste. 1 black instead of 1 white. Or it is Tundra Wolves. No, Tundra Wolves, not Tundra Wolves. Tundra Wolves was first strike. 1/1 first strike for 1, I think. Yeah, thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. Have a good evening, and thanks for stopping by and chatting for sure. It was fun, even though our deck kind of made me sad. It kind of failed us, but I had a good time. So, anyway, thanks for being here. I'm gonna wrap things up too, I guess. Wish we could have played a little more with that deck, but is what it is. So anyway, before we go though, I do want to again remind everybody that this stream is brought to you by oh hey Mark, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that a ton. Thank you for that super tip. That's awesome. It definitely definitely eases the pain from the deck, from the draws today. So thank you very much. I appreciate all your support on Patreon, here with super tips and everything. Thank you so much. Thank you. So anyway, have a good evening again. Thanks for keeping me company too and chatting. Anyway, again, thank you to everybody out there watching as well. And again, if you this was sponsored by Flipside Gaming, so check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. Right now, you can pick up some Marvel superhero products there, and probably have more luck than I did with your draws. You can also pre-order now. Where is it? Oh, The Hobbit. So definitely check that out too. And they have a whole lot of other things on their website as well, Magic related and otherwise. So go ahead and you get a chance, head over there. They've been a great sponsor of the channel for a long time, and they are a local game store, which I do enjoy working for them for that with them for that reason, because they do support gaming, Magic, and other games in their community, which is awesome. They're not like a distributor or something like that. So, so yeah, if your orders are over $100 or consist only of singles, shipping will be free in the U.S. And if you're looking for a direct link to their site, check out the description. And very soon, once I'm done streaming, in the comment section below, I will have links to their website in both of those places. So thank you again. Thanks, Mark. Thanks to everybody. And have a great day. Have a great rest of your weekend. We'll be back next Saturday with the Market Watch and probably stream again next week. I'd like to take another crack at this. So everybody, hope you're having a great, I hope you have a great